Today we are going to look at two new formulas for the area of a triangle. Hopefully you all know the 1/2 base times height formula for the area of a triangle. I think they teach that in junior high. Today's formulas, one is going to be the side angle side area formula, one that you can use if you know a side, like side B, an angle, like side A, and then the very next side, side C. So it forms a side angle side configuration. Could be I know side B, angle C, and side A. It could be I know side C, angle B, and side A. The formula looks a lot like 1/2 base times height, 1/2 C times B times the sine of angle A, 1/2 A times C times the side of angle B, or 1/2 A times B times the sine of angle C. And where that's coming from is a small bit of trig. I can show one of them. If I put in the height here, let's say the sine of angle A would be H over B. So if I multiply both sides by B, I would get B times the sine of angle A is the height. And so if we look at 1/2 base times height, 1/2 C times B sine A, right? That's this first look. If instead of doing height, I did B sine A. And the others could be justified by turning the triangle around and looking at a sine ratio as well. So let's try this. Suppose I know one side of a triangle is 40, the next side is 50, and the angle between them is 72 degrees. Well, I don't have base times height, but I can still find the area of this. Area equals 1/2 times 40 times 50 times the sine of 72 degrees. Okay, so I have 1/2 times 40 times 50 times the sine of 72 degrees. I'm just going to quickly check to make sure I'm in degree mode, which I am. Otherwise things go wrong. So it gets the area is about 951.06. Square units. Okay. So that's one area formula, and you can do it anytime what you see is a side, an angle, and a side. The other formula that we're going to talk about is sometimes called Hero's formula or Heron's formula. I think it should be called the side, side, side area formula because that's what you know when you use it. This is the name of the person who discovered it, and I think there's some confusion about what his name actually was. So if I know all three sides of a triangle, the formula says I can take the square root of S times S minus side A times S minus side B times S minus side C. And you might be wondering what S is. S is something called the semi-perimeter. That's half of the perimeter. Okay, so let's try this one. So I have a triangle with sides of 15, 18, and 25. The semi-perimeter, half the perimeter, I would add 15, 18, and 25. I get 58. Divide that by 2. I get 29. So the semi-perimeter is 29. I do the square root of 29 times 29 minus 15 is 14. 29 minus 25 is 4. 29 minus 18 is 11. And I punch that up in my calculator, and I get approximately 133.66. Okay. So those are two area formulas that you can try. Good luck.